Zoe Sheridan, and I'm very, very fortunate to be spending time with the fabulous chef and author of my Greek family table, Maria Benardis.
Thank you
Welcome.
for having me, Zoe.
Yasu, Maria.
Yasu.
Now, I was reading that you first got into cooking with your Yaya. Is that right? Yaya.
We're doing it Greek today.
Which is your grandmother. Oh my God, I'm so multilingual.
She's very Greek, very Greek. Yeah, so I started cooking from a very young age with my grandmother at 5, but it wasn't just cooking. We actually grew everything. So I actually got to see, where an egg came from, because, we had chickens.
Were you in Australia or in Greece?
In Greece, on the little island of Psara. I was born here, but I went to live there with my grandmother because my mother had passed away. So basically it was a beautiful experience. It was a hard life because I had to get up each morning and have chores. So I had to pick the eggs, I had to milk the goat, because with the milk we'd actually make yogurt and make cheese.
Oh,
I'd help my grandmother bake bread. If we didn't bake the bread, there'd be no bread.
Being with someone, I think, from an older generation that's not your mum rushing around and doing things, that's got time to listen to you.
Well, it's not just that. I think what I learned from actually cooking with someone older that has that wisdom is I learned the connection of food, to one's soul. And for example, a very basic philosophical quote that we have is "Pan metronariston," is enjoy everything in moderation, enjoy due measure in all, which is one of the most important things that we practice in terms of our health and in terms of having balance in our life. Then there's that other amazing quote, we don't sort of eat to live, live to eat. There was so many little things, but not only that, she taught me songs. So most of our dishes, what people don't realise is we have little songs.
And is the recipe in the song?
Well, for example, in some of them it is, in others it's more the method. So in other words, how we're going to make the butter biscuits.
Wow.
What are we going to do? So there was that sort of wisdom that came with the cooking that just made it sort of fun and interesting and more sort of connected. So we were sort of connecting to the land, connecting to our soul by singing those songs and remembering the ancient. And for some bizarre reason, we've forgotten all this. It's all there, but we've forgotten it. Yeah.
And we were talking about how in the Greek kind of way of life, children are involved a lot more in the kitchen, in preparing the food.
Absolutely. Look, it's very important. The whole family is actually involved. It's not just about the women being involved. It involves the men, it involves the children. But the children are not just involved with the actual cooking. They're actually involved with the growing of the ingredients. So it's not unusual in Greece in backyards to be growing fruit and vegetables.
So when you do your Greek cooking classes, what's it called again? Greekalicious. I love that.
Greekalicious cooking.
Greekalicious.
Well, the reason why I chose that name is I wanted it to be fun and cheeky, because to Greek people, cooking is not a chore. It's actually, we all get in there, have fun, sing and dance. So
it's my
favourite
food.
Name.
One quick question I just wanted to ask. With the organics, because it is expensive for the everyday family to buy organic food, is it better to spend the money on organic vegetables or organic meat?
Right. I actually say both to people, because the thing with meat is it is injected with stuff, and don't forget they're actually eating grass that's full of toxins. Vegetables, they actually spray things such as, you may as well spray bagel, as I said before. That's what you're eating. So anything in its raw form should be organic.
And it's good for them.
Of course it's good for them. And I say you're better off eating a smaller quantity of quality than a big quantity full of chemicals. I think it's one of those choice decisions.
You are
whether you respect yourself.
Very wise woman.
Okay.
And I'm very grateful to have spoken to you today. Thank you so much. I'm going to brush up on my cooking skills so I can come and live in Greece with you for 6 months of the year.
Come and join me.
Thank you so much. That was excellent.
Thanks so much.
Mwah. Mwah.
Thank you.